So hi everyone, welcome to our second Durga practice. I hope so far that you're doing well with your yoga practice, and if you have any questions, don't hesitate to contact me. So today we're going to be working, continuing to work with the third chakra and sort of stimulating that energy in the third chakra. This may be a little more of a vigorous practice. We're kind of right in the middle and the heart of our sadhana. So this will be sort of like a practice to kind of keep things moving in the solar plexus, but also in the heart fire. Okay, so we're going to take a comfortable seat. You can pull the flesh all the way out from your sits bones and sit up nice and tall, resting your hands on your thighs. And we'll just take a moment, closing your eyes. Take a deep breath in and follow your exhalation to the very tail end and allow your sitting bones to relax and soften into the earth. And then as you inhale, breathe all the way up through the spinal column. So feel that upright energy through your spine, through the center of your spine. Simultaneously rolling your shoulders up towards the ears to lengthen the side body back and then wide. Just soften the shoulder blades down the back. We'll take a couple more breaths to arrive. Inhaling into the side waist, into the back body. Feel that fullness of your in-breath. And then on your exhalation, softening, letting go, relax your jaw, face, eyes. And then on your next in-breath, draw your hands at the heart for Anjali Mudra. And we'll take 3 Oms and 3 of our Durga mantra, Om Dum Durgaye Namaha. Exhaling fully, draw a deep full breath in. Deep breath all the way in. On your exhalation, bow to your heart center. And then we're going to release the hands down to the solar plexus. So keeping the hands in prayer position, inhale, lift your head, open your eyes. We're going to take another mudra called Matangi Mudra. Matangi Mudra is a mudra that stimulates the breath in the solar plexus. So what we're going to do is turn the palms up. You're going to keep your middle fingers touching and reaching straight up towards the ceiling. And then you're going to cross your thumb in, and all the rest of your fingers are going to curl into each other. Okay, so it's just the middle finger reaching up towards the sky. And then we'll turn the hands out. I just wanted to do that so you could see. And then we'll turn the middle finger straight out. It's really this energy right at the solar plexus sort of waking up, and we'll close our eyes again. Take a couple of deep breaths. If you can feel the breath all the way into the solar plexus. Visualizing that color of yellow. And exhale all the way out. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale all the way out. Last breath, inhale. Pause at the top of your breath. Exhale all the way out. We're going to come back to some Kapalabhati breathing. Open your eyes, release your hands. So we did this in our first call. I'm going to do it a little differently today. So we're going to take the arms up by our sides. You're just going to fold the first 4 fingers in, so it's just the thumb sticking out. Kapalabhati breathing is this forced exhalation. So what we do is take a full breath in, and then about a 1/4 breath out, you start pumping the breath out of the lower belly, just an inch or two below the navel. You're pushing your breath out. And you just let the inhalation naturally come in, okay? So there's no effort on the in-breath, it's all on the out-breath. And take a deep breath in together and begin. Push the breath all the way out and then take a nice full breath in. We'll touch the thumbs together, retain the breath. And exhale the arms down by your sides. Great. And then we'll come over to our yoga mats. So this time we're going to start standing up. Okay, and you're going to come to the top of your mat in Samastitihi, feet together. And you'll bring the sides of the big toes together and spread your toes all the way onto your sticky mat. Just let your arms rest down by your sides. So we're going to use the mantra in our practice today. It's a little different. Om Dum Durgaye Namaha, Dum Durgaye Namaha, and then we'll also just do Dum, okay? And a lot of them we're going to do silently. So I'll be guiding you through. You're going to take the hands together in Anjali Mudra. Take a deep breath into your heart center. So become clear with your intention. It can be your intention just for this practice in this moment, perhaps just becoming present in your body. And then on your exhalation, arms release down by your sides. Inhale, sweep your arms all the way up to the sky. Dum Durgaye Namaha. Deep forward fold. Inhale your hands to your shins, come halfway up, take my shirt off. Exhale, deep forward fold. And plug your feet in firmly, sweep your arms all the way up to the sky, rooting down through your legs and feet as you reach up. Exhale, arms down by your sides. And we'll take the hands into Matangi Mudra. So remember the middle finger sticks straight out from the solar plexus. The other hands are clasped. Take a deep breath into your solar plexus. Exhale, we'll send that Matangi Mudra towards the earth in an intention to root down. Inhale, rise up. Out of the rooting comes the fullness. And then we'll sweep the arms up and over. Dum Durgaye Namaha. Deep bow. Inhale your hands onto your shins. Lift your heart. Exhale, a deep bow again. Inhale, sweep your arms all the way to the sky. Exhale, your hands to your heart. Deep breath in. Exhale, sending your namaste towards the earth. This time silently. Inhale. Silently. Dum Durgaye Namaha. Inhale, sweep your arms to the sky, or chest towards the front of your mat. Exhale, step your right leg back into a lunge. Back knee comes down to the floor. Take a full breath in here. And then exhale all the way out. Inhale, sweep your arms up to the sky. Exhale, sweep your hands to the earth. So we're just going to gesture, honor the earth. Inhale, honoring the sky. And all that's between. Exhale, deep bow. This is called rhythmic vinyasa. Inhale, where we're moving as we breathe. Exhale. From the solar plexus, sweep the arms all the way up on a big in-breath. Look up. Exhale, bow forward. Step back to your hands and knees. Take a deep breath here. Leading with your heart center. Keep your buttocks high. Ashtanga Pranam. Touch your chin to the floor. And then we'll slide right through to Cobra. Inhaling. Exhale, lower. 2 more Cobras. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, lower back down. Inhale, rise up. Pubic bone roots into the earth. Exhale, lower down. Tuck your toes under. Press back through your knees. Bow to the floor, touching third eye. Inhale back onto all fours. Exhale, downward facing dog. We'll take a couple of breaths here. Spread open your hands. Feel the energy of that Matangi Mudra in the middle finger. So rooting down through the middle finger, index finger, and thumb. And feel that energy rise up through the inseam of the arms into the back of your heart. Stimulating the breath in the back of your heart. Breathe into your solar plexus area and the back of the solar plexus, kidneys. Exhale. Look between your hands and inhale, step your right foot forward. Exhale, back knee to the floor. Inhale, come back to this rhythmic vinyasa, sweep the arms up. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, sweeping up through your intention. Exhale, bow forward. So we talked about Dharma, inhale, in our last call. Your purpose, exhale. See if you can bring your heart's energy to your Dharma, to that which you love. Connect with that place inside, and then inhale. Again, sweep the arms up. Exhale, bow forward. Stepping forward to the front of your mat, inhale to a halfway lift. Exhale, bow forward, Uttanasana. And plug your feet in. Inhale, sweep your arms all the way to the sky. Exhale, hands come down to the heart center. Keep bringing the arms down. Inhale, sweep your arms all the way to the sky. Exhale, Durga Namaha, silently. Inhale to a halfway lift. Exhale, step your right leg back. This time we're going to turn the back foot 3/4 of the way out. Back heel grounds to the earth. Inhale, we'll come up with the hands on the thighs. So your back foot's turned in about 3/4 of the way. And try to square your hips towards the front of your mat. Bend your front knee. And then root down through your pelvis to tailbone scooping towards the earth. Feel the lower chakras. Engage with the lower chakras by rooting the tailbone. Then inhale, sweep your arms all the way up. Exhale all the way out. And then we're going to inhale, another rhythmic vinyasa, straighten the front leg. Exhale, root to rise. Inhaling, breathing into your heart's desire. That deeper longing inside, let it come through the expression of your asana. Exhale, dum. Inhale. Exhale, dum. Last one, inhale. Exhale, dum. Bending fully into the front knee. Release your hand. Slide all the way through to downward dog. And from here, walk your dog out. Stretch through your heels. Open up the toes. Follow your out breath to the very tail end. Look between your hands and step your right foot forward. Turn your back foot 3/4 of the way in. Come halfway up, hands on the hips. So you just want to take a pause breath here. Make sure that your front knee bends over your ankle. Connect with the third chakra, and then the bandhas engage, Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha, just below your navel. The low belly pulls in and up. And then inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, sinking deeper. Inhale, open the arms wide. Exhale, reach for what you want. It's already within you. Inhale, so it's not about reaching out, it's about reaching into your heart and discovering what's there. Exhale. 2 more, inhale. Exhale. If it's too much on your back leg, you can come up onto your back toes. A little trickier to balance. Inhale. Exhale, but easier to square the hips off. Inhale and exhale. The hands come back to the earth. Step back to plank pose. Do a little practice here, waking up the lower belly, the energy at the third chakra, so breathing. Dum on the exhale. Soften your heart. Inhale. Dum. Inhale. Dum. Exhale, lower all the way to the floor. Plant the tops of your feet down. Root the tailbone towards the heels. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, rise up. Root down through the base of your thumb and index finger. Matangi Mudra, middle finger, exhale. Press through the knees. Tap your third eye to the earth and take a moment of honoring, humble honoring, deep gratitude, even just for this practice that you're doing now, for this connection to the Shakti of Durga that lives in you, that expresses through you in your own unique way. Inhale, coming back onto all fours. Exhale, we'll walk the hands back and we're going to come into a forward fold here, feet hip distance apart. Bend your knees and just let your upper chest and belly rest on the thighs. It's pausing here, arms totally relaxed, head relaxed. Sink your weight back into your heels a little bit. Yeah, and just bend your knees a little bit more until you start to feel a little more energy moving from your feet up through your legs. Dum Durgaye Namaha, silently on the exhales. Dum Durgaye Namaha. I honor that energy within myself that is awake and alive, that is following the path of love, of truth. I honor that path of truth within me. My unique offering. How can I be that unique offering in the world, contributing my greatest light? And then we're just going to come up a little further. This time, take the arms out in front. Sit back as though you're sitting back in a chair. And you're going to feel some burning in your legs. This is not a bad thing. This is actually waking up energy through the legs, the power of the legs. Okay, go a little deeper and receive the energy. So rather than trying to push it away or want to run away from it or get out of it, which we often do when we're in tense situation, see if you can receive it. Take it into your body. Keep going. Couple more breaths. Good, and then straighten the legs. Exhale, release the arms to your sides. We'll take a hand to the belly, hand to the heart. Deep breaths. And just listening to the in-breath and the out-breath. Noticing what's happening in your body, in your field of awareness. Allowing the energy to move, flow, breathe. Give it space, whatever's coming up. Whether it's fear, doubt, anger, grief, sadness. Yoga, the practice of yoga can bring things to the surface, and our work is just to bring the awareness. Right? It's bring the awareness to what's arising and then let it flow. Good, open your eyes, release your hands. This next one we're going to take what's called the Ha Kriya. This is one of my favorite poses if I'm ever feeling challenges around commitment or sticking with things, or even my energy feels a little bit low, which this time of year in the winter time, there's a place where we naturally just get a little quieter in the stillness. Today it's snowing out. It's one of those days you just want to pull in. But there's also a way that we can get sluggish. So this is a way to work with the sluggish energy, and it'll bring more solar energy into the body. So you can bring your attention to the solar plexus and come into this goddess stance, goddess squat, and riding your Durga tiger, right? And then what we're going to do is basically take the arms overhead and we chant the mantra Ha, right? And it's going to come right from this place. It goes like this. Ha, 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 ha. Okay, and then at some point we're going to switch the arms forward, so we reach straight out, and then you pull in, making a fist. Pull in, ha, ha. ha. This is actually a martial arts I learned from one of my teachers, Shiva Ray, and very powerful work. So we'll come into this stance together. Okay, keep the knees right over the ankles. Take a full exhalation, rooting to the earth, and then inhale, reach the arms up, and here we go. Ha, 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 ha. Switch the arms out in front. Ha, 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 ha. Solar plexus. Ha, 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 ha. Again, overhead, take a little break in your legs. And again, ha, 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 ha. Straight out in front. Ha, 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 ha. Sometimes this happens. Ha, ha. And then go ahead and straighten your legs. Open your palms and just receive what's happening. You may feel energy releasing in your body. You may feel some stuff in your throat chakra, which is where I often feel it when I do this practice. Sort of letting the voice of our empowerment come out. If it's not used to, it can sometimes aggravate the throat. Even though I do this a lot. Good, and then let's come back to Samastitihi. Fold your hands at your heart. And then exhale, release your arms down by your sides. And stand at the front of our mats, actually. Inhale, sweep your arms all the way up to the sky. Exhale, Dum Durgaye Namaha. Inhale to a halfway lift. Exhale, step back, plank pose. Inhaling here. Exhale, lower. And place the hands on the sacrum, the lower part of the back. And as you inhale, loop your shoulders up by your ears and back. Exhale, scoop your tailbone towards the floor. Inhale, rise. Dum, exhale. Inhale. Silently dum. Inhale, last one. Hold it. And then we'll take the fingertips just underneath the shoulders and rise up a little further here. Keeping that shoulder loop happening, soften your heart, relax the back of your head and neck. Exhale, lower down. Press back to your knees and take a child's pose for several breaths here. Inhale, come back up onto all fours. So you can choose here to either stay on all fours or come into downward dog. I'll give you both options. So on all fours, we would lift the right leg back and then exhale, draw your knee into your navel. So we start, and forehead into the knee. So you're starting to stimulate the low belly. Inhale, stretching back out. Exhale, squeeze it in. Inhale, and then we'll switch sides. So in downward dog, it'll look like this. One leg up to the sky, and then you'll come into a half plank and squeeze forehead and knee in towards each other. Inhale, stretching back up. Exhale, squeeze in. Inhale, reach back up. Exhale, squeeze it in. Good, and then coming back to dog pose or all fours, we'll do the other side. Inhale. Exhale, squeezing. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, reaching back up. Exhale, squeeze 2 more times. And then we'll reach all the way back to downward dog again. Take a deep breath in and a full breath completely out. Step your right foot about halfway to the front. Come up onto that right leg. You're going to keep your hips level here, back leg spinning inward. And take the arms out into Dikasana. So feel that power in your standing leg. Lift your chest. Good. And then exhale, hands to the floor. We'll step all the way back. Downward facing dog. Breathe it out. And step your opposite foot forward, standing up on your left leg. Spin the right leg internally. And you can either just stay here, reach the arms out to your sides. Breathe, deep breaths. Exhale, release, downward facing dog. And then inhale to plank pose. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Reach back, interlace your hands behind your back. Root down through the tailbone and inhale, lift your head and chest. And open up the heart center, shoulders. Exhale, hands by your chest. And we'll sweep the heart all the way back to child's pose. Inhale into the back, exhale, releasing through the out breath. And then inhale, come up onto all fours, exhale. Slide your way back. And lie back for bridge pose. We'll take a couple breaths here, just letting the back body soften into the ground. Find the natural arches through your lower back and your cervical spine. Exhale all the way out. Inhale, lift your hips off the ground. Come up onto your shoulders and then interlace the hands. We'll walk the shoulders in one at a time. Great, so do this variation for a few breaths. And then what we'll do is walk the left foot in towards center a little and draw the right knee in. And then sweep the leg to the sky. If that feels like too much, you just stay in the bridge pose. And bend your knee, exhale, release. Switching sides. Hug the left knee in, stretch your leg up to the sky. Keep the chin soft. Bend the knee, exhale, release. Good, inhale, lift your hips a little higher. Release your hands and exhale, lower down. Hands on the belly, hand on the heart. Deep Ujjayi breaths. On the out breath, Dum Durgaye Namaha. Just feeling the power of the seed mantra of Dum in your pelvis. The strength, the power, the embodiment that this Shakti gives us, sense of embodiment. Good. And then we'll draw one knee at a time into the chest. Give yourself a big squeeze. Rolling side to side on your low back. And we'll make our way, feet back to the floor, make your way into Shavasana. So it's nice this time of year to gather a blanket. Just keep your body warm. You can place a blanket over the, doesn't have to fully cover your body, although it's nice. Just lie back, walking your shoulders back, palms face up towards the ceiling. And just rest. Allow yourself to drop into the still point. over the next few moments. Come back to our breathing. Deepen your in-breath and lengthen your out-breaths. Let your awareness move out through your toes and fingers. Gently beginning to rub your toes, fingers. And then stretch your arms all the way up overhead. Give yourself a full body stretch. Bend your knees and roll over to your right side. And inhale, come all the way up to sitting. We'll cross our legs, bring your hands together at your heart. May we continue to cultivate our inner strength, our internal power, the power that comes from knowing who we are at our essence, knowing our truth, the power of love that gets kindled in the heart. And with deep gratitude to this practice, we bow. Namaste. And from the third eye to the earth. Thank you and namaste.